You just spent $800 million on a building the size of a small city. Not a downtown office tower, not a single retail store, a sprawling indoor complex with hundreds of shops, restaurants, and entertainment venues under one roof. And somehow, this massive concrete box is one of the most complex real estate businesses on the planet. Welcome to the high-stakes world of owning a supermall, because today, you own a destination that people plan entire days around, not just a place they stop by for one errand. Every single visit, every single season. Let's talk about what you actually purchased. A supermall isn't really a retail business. It's a landlord operation wrapped inside an entertainment experience. Somewhere out there, hundreds of individual retailers, restaurants, and entertainment operators all need physical space to reach customers. Maybe it's a flagship department store anchoring one end of the building. Maybe it's dozens of smaller specialty shops filling in between. Your mall is the shared stage, and prime stage space commands a serious premium. Supermalls generally fall into two categories: anchor-based malls built around a few massive department stores, and lifestyle malls built around dining, entertainment, and experience-focused tenants. You've landed something closer to the anchor-based model, and that changes your entire leasing strategy. Unlike a lifestyle center, your foot traffic depends heavily on a handful of major anchor tenants pulling shoppers in, with everyone else benefiting from that flow. Historically, supermalls exploded in the mid-20th century, as suburban growth and car culture created demand for one massive shopping destination, instead of scattered downtown stores. The model barely changed at its core: attract shoppers with anchors, fill the middle with smaller tenants, collect rent from everyone. So how does buying a supermall actually work? You don't browse a real estate listing site for shopping centers this size. These deals happen through commercial real estate brokers, real estate investment trusts, or direct negotiations with mall operators looking to divest properties. Your $800 million price tag is based heavily on net operating income, a multiple of the rent your tenants actually pay each year. If your mall generates $60 million in annual rent instead of $40 million, that difference alone can shift the price by hundreds of millions of dollars. Before you sign anything, you had to survive months of financial and structural due diligence. Engineers inspected every roof, escalator, parking structure, and HVAC system for age and remaining lifespan. Retail analysts studied tenant sales data to confirm which stores were thriving and which were quietly struggling. Lawyers reviewed every lease agreement to check rent escalation clauses, renewal options, and anchor tenant exit rights. And regulators had to approve the transfer because zoning, parking requirements, and fire safety compliance are heavily scrutinized for a property this size. Financing a purchase this size rarely comes from one source. You likely combined your own capital, commercial mortgage financing, and specialized retail real estate debt secured against future rental income. That's the fascinating part of supermall ownership. Your income is essentially a portfolio of hundreds of small businesses paying you rent simultaneously. Your first morning as the owner starts before the doors even open. Maintenance crews are already cleaning floors, checking escalators, and preparing common areas for the day. You walk the corridors, watching store managers unlock gates as the first shoppers begin trickling in. Every square foot of retail space you lease out generates rent, whether that tenant sells a lot of merchandise or very little. Every anchor tenant you retain pulls in thousands of additional shoppers, who then spend money at smaller stores nearby. Multiply that by hundreds of thousands of square feet across dozens of tenants, and the revenue potential becomes obvious very quickly. You check the management office, where foot traffic sensors and sales reporting systems track performance across every single store. This isn't just retail, it's a data operation, tracking every visitor, every dollar spent, every tenant's performance around the clock. Now let's follow the money, because this is where supermall economics get genuinely fascinating. Your revenue comes from several different lease structures layered on top of each other. Anchor tenants typically pay low base rent because their sheer presence drives foot traffic for everyone else. Smaller specialty tenants pay much higher rent per square foot, since they benefit directly from that anchor-driven traffic. Many leases also include percentage rent, giving you a cut of each tenant's sales above a certain threshold. Some malls add parking fees, advertising space, and event rentals to diversify revenue even further. On a well-performing mall, annual revenue can range from $50 million to well over $200 million, depending on size and location. Over time, that's an enormous, diversified income stream flowing in from hundreds of individual businesses simultaneously. Your Expenses are spread across several major categories. Property maintenance costs cover everything from roof repairs to escalator servicing across an enormous physical footprint. Marketing costs cover mall-wide advertising and events designed to keep foot traffic consistently strong. Property taxes are substantial, since malls occupy some of the most valuable commercial land in any given region. Staffing costs cover security, maintenance crews, and management overseeing daily operations across the entire property. Many well-run supermalls operate with profit margins between 20 and 40%. Strong numbers for a real estate asset this large. Of course, nothing this complex comes without serious headaches. Problem number 1. Anchor tenant risk. If a major department store closes or goes bankrupt, foot traffic for the entire mall can drop sharply overnight. Problem number 2. E-commerce competition. Online shopping continues pulling sales away from physical retail, pressuring tenant revenue and their ability to pay rent. Problem number 3. Vacancy risk. Empty storefronts don't just lose you rent, they also make the mall feel less appealing to remaining tenants and shoppers. Problem number 4. Massive capital expenditure needs. Aging malls often require expensive renovations to stay competitive against newer shopping destinations. Problem number 5. Changing consumer habits. As shoppers increasingly favor experiences over pure retail, malls that fail to adapt can see steady traffic decline. And problem number 6, maybe the scariest one, economic sensitivity. Consumer spending drops sharply during recessions, directly hitting both tenant sales and your percentage rent income. That means even a historically successful mall can, in theory, face a slow, difficult decline if shopping habits shift permanently. So, is owning a supermall actually worth it? Financially, few real estate assets offer this combination of diversified income streams and genuine scale. People still crave in-person shopping and social experiences that online retail simply cannot replicate. Well-located malls that evolve into entertainment and dining destinations continue thriving even as pure retail struggles. Your mall captures a slice of how people spend leisure time, because as long as people want to shop, eat, and gather in person, someone needs to provide that space. But you're not just buying buildings, you're buying exposure to hundreds of tenant businesses, shifting consumer habits, and constant physical upkeep all at once. The smartest owners treat their mall less like a passive real estate investment and more like an actively managed retail ecosystem, requiring constant reinvention. Keep your anchor tenants strong, keep your tenant mix fresh and relevant, and keep reinvesting in the experience shoppers actually want. Do that, and your $800 million supermall could generate strong, diversified returns for decades, remaining a genuine destination the entire time. So congratulations, you didn't just buy a supermall, you bought a small city of commerce, one storefront, one shopper, and one sale at a time.